You're really dark.
Good.
No, but like not in a good way. As in the light contrast has gone, are you an angel? And you're just, are you a demon?
Yes.
You're gonna have, there it is. I can tell you really want to be here. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another haul, but we are bringing back Ciaran trying to guess what the books are about based on the title and front cover, because you technically paid for these, and there's no technically about it, you paid for these. So I went on a 100-day book buying ban, and I'm still having flashbacks. I'm still like...
I was just imagining, just in that brief pause, just in the arms of an angel.
Yeah, yeah. And it was really hard because it was ebooks, audiobooks, notebooks, anything that had books in it, I was not allowed to buy.
Yep.
And why was I not allowed to buy them, Ciaran?
Because you spend too much money on books.
That is his opinion. That is not my opinion.
It's not an opinion, it's fact.
It's not. It's an opinion and it's your opinion. Anyway. And it's a wrong opinion too.
You can't have a wrong opinion. Unless you're announcing.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you for that casual caveat. Yes, Ciaran bet me £100 that I couldn't go 100 days without buying any books. And turns out, if you bet me to do something, the cash is always more important. I didn't spend the full £100 that you gave me on books, but I have since spent over £100 on books. So I guess technically you did buy all of these. And we're going to see if you can work out what they are.
I mean, firstly, do you remember that you were like, you know what, this 100-day book buying ban was like, it's really good because, like, you know, like, I have to really, like, think about the books that I'm going to buy, and, like, maybe I'll just resist, and, like, just once a month, I'll just buy, I'll have a day in a month that I'll buy books. How did that go? How did that go, Hannah?
So not for November. Anyway, didn't last in November. I've done 4 separate shopping trips for books, and partially that's because I want to take part in Believeathon, and I didn't own any middle grades, or I certainly didn't own the middle grades that I wanted to read. So that was the first lot of book buying, and then the second lot of book buying was, ooh, pretty. And then the third lot of book buying was, oh, I've got a tenner and I'm in a charity shop, let's buy all the books. And then the fourth one was, I have recently taken on an account with a book distributor as part of my business, and it's a perk of the job. Why wouldn't I go and buy loads of books? Sorry, not sorry? So let's start with the first one. The first one is Middle Game by Sean Maguire. Can you tell me what this is about, Ciaran?
No.
Good start.
No, I got nothing.
Okay, what genre do you think it's in?
No, I got nothing.
Have you never seen a hand candle before, Ciaran?
No!
Can I interest you in a hand candle?
I mean, I want to say it's a romance book.
No. Okay, no.
Mainly because it had every heart a doorway.
Oh no, that is her other, that's her not middle grade, her YA fantasy, which is kind of like Alice in Wonderland, but looking at Alice when she comes back from Wonderland and has been through all that mindfuckery and is just trying to deal with a normal life. So that's her other series. That is just from the best-selling author of.
I got nothing.
Okay, so this is about a set of twins who have been created and then split up, and they share a telepathic link. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you very much. And it's all about them. And
you've got 2 degrees in words
and an English GCSE.
Yeah, and I don't have any of those.
The moment I said it, I was like, was that low blow? And then you
No.
laughed. I'm off the hook. It's fine. Okay, cool. So that's 0 point to you. What about this one?
Abuse?
I don't think so. I don't think it. I mean, it might be. There may be some abuse in this. I don't think so, though. What makes you say abuse? The moment you see Daddy, you're like, no.
No, it's mainly the image of the woman. Like, it looked. I realise now she's covering her eyes from the sun.
Yeah.
But it kind of looks like she's just like, fuck, not this shit again.
I think that's a boy.
Are you sure?
Oh no, it is a young woman. No, you're right. Oh, it's a Christmas book because it's set at Christmas. That looks festive, doesn't it? And this is by Emma Cline, who wrote The Girls. Sean highly recommended The Girls to me, and then when I went to Waterstones they didn't have The Girls. What they did have was Daddy, and it's signed. So So here's hoping I really like Emma Klein, because I went out of my way to get a signed edition. So that's that one. Okay, let's try and find you a slightly easier one. Okay, what about this one?
I mean, I feel like this is a romance type thing, but it's not your average romance type thing. I don't know.
What makes it not your average type romance?
I mean, firstly, it's got like Facebook symbols on it, and it's called Take a Hint, so I'm assuming that it's the idea that it's either neither of them is capable of understanding that the other person is into them, and they're playing that up instead of just having that as a cliche.
Surely that would be a cliche though. That's
well, no, like you can have the cliche, but like you can like really like ham it up and make it like crazy, so it's not just a cliche anymore.
Are you just saying words again?
Yeah. No, it's.
You're right. It's a romance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, this is the second one from Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Do you remember when I was sat in the chill out room and I was reading that book and I kept laughing out loud and you kept giving me weird looks and I'd have to explain every joke to you?
Yeah.
This is the second one in that series. So we have that to look forward to.
I would like to point out that you didn't explain the jokes to me. You told the jokes to me. I did not need the jokes explained. I got the jokes once I was told them.
It was more I was explaining why I was laughing like an idiot.
I just don't want to be, assumed that I'm a dum-dum. I don't need them to know that I'm a dum-dum.
You're not a dum-dum. You had to remind me what the word link was.
Okay, just because you're a dum-dum too doesn't mean I'm not a dum-dum.
You're not a dum-dum. You worked out this was romance. It's got hearts on it. You put 2 and 2 together and I am so proud of you. You can have that one. You got that one. No, as in like in your pile. Just leave it there. Stop whinging. It's embarrassing. Right, let's do another one. What about this one? A Study in Charlotte.
I mean, I want to say it's going to be like a Sherlock type thing.
Yes.
I mean, that makes sense. You've never seen Watson and Holmes like this before.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a female lead now?
It is.
Other than that, no, I got nothing.
Yeah, essentially it's a female Sherlock Holmes. I don't know if it's a female Watson, it may well be, but essentially it's a play on A Study in Scarlet.
I want to say no, just because there's obviously the female Charlotte on the front, and then we've got like a male dude up here just chilling, which I assume will be Watson. Either that or Watson's the snake.
Watson could be the snake, to be fair.
Which would make sense.
Or the tree. Okay, yeah, good. Congratulations, that one. What about this one?
So I'm assuming it's just kind of like one bad day that gets so much worse.
Yeah, but in space.
Also, how is the cat chewing the box through the helmet?
Look, don't ask questions about physics that we don't understand. Not only that, they've made it bigger on the back. But essentially it is a BIPOC author, sci-fi, really genuinely funny, sassy aliens and psychic cats.
Nice.
Oh, but she's also out of coffee, so...
Wow,
that needed saying on the front page, apparently.
Clearly, it's just...
Did you get that one? I can't remember if, like...
No.
I got halfway there, I guess. I mean, it was pretty obvious that it was going to be... I gave you the in space part because it was on the front cover. But you got there with the rest of it, I guess. Bad day, but in space.
With Space FedEx, just really dropping the ball. And all of the packages.
Space FedEx. I feel like there's a pun in there somewhere, but I don't know what it is.
Parsec Force? I don't know.
Parsec Force. That feels forced, but I still find it funny. Okay, what about this one?
I got nothing.
Okay, so this is another dark academia as far as I'm aware, with witches and possessions and chateaus.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to point in my favour that I was awake, like I was woken up 20 minutes ago. Probably why I've not got as many of these. Actually, no, I think I'm still. You're still doing pretty.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're halfway because last time we did it, you got 7 out of 14, and so far you've got 3 out of 6. So
we're pretty on.
You're on par, yeah.
I am average.
Okay, what about this one?
Oh, what was that Netflix thing where they were the female wrestlers or whatever?
Glow.
Yeah, I'm getting that sort of vibe.
Oh, okay.
Like has a mundane kind of job, does something else to get the goods and think. I mean, that's probably not what Glow is at all. But
it depends on what you mean by get the goods.
Like get the good life, get the good shit.
I've not seen the show, so I don't know if she is wrestling on the side for money and that good life. When you say for the good shit, I assumed you meant for drugs.
Yeah, getting that good
Or
cash.
sex. Which would not be relevant to Pizza Girl at all.
No, just getting the good stuff, like the good life. The sweet life of Zack and Cody. I don't know.
The sweet life. You think this is a Sweet Life of Zack and Cody type deal?
Spin-off, yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's what happened to the owner of the hotel. She lost all her money and she became a pizza girl.
You think the main character of this is London Tipton?
I'm honestly surprised you remember the name.
Of course I fucking do. I love London Tipton. It was Paris Hilton. It was really it was so obvious.
Oh, Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton. God, it was, wasn't it?
Wow, are you this day old realising?
I would like to point out I was a child who didn't know who Paris Hilton was.
Everyone knew who Paris Hilton
No, I didn't.
was.
Because I was an innocent little boy.
You've never been an innocent little boy. You came out of the womb demon spawn. Not only did you know who Paris Hilton was, I bet it was your idea to name the character London Tipton in her honour. You have that kind of power. No, that's not what Pizza Girl is.
Oh, okay.
Pizza Girl is about a young woman who is it. Alright.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just my neck was hurting, so I clicked it.
Really loudly.
I get to choose the volume.
This is about a young pizza girl who has a boyfriend that she's not sure about, but she is also pregnant. And then she meets a young mum who is really struggling to kind of be a single mum. And they kind of team up together is the gist of it that I get. Basically, this pizza girl sees the life that she could be leading when she keeps delivering these pizzas to this mum who just relies on the pizza service. So they kind of rely on each other. And I assume it's a contemporary. I don't know how dark it's going to be. It feels like it's got like a literary feel to it. So I'm intrigued. What about this one?
Oh, you've told me about this one before.
I have. So this should be an easy win for you.
It won't be.
Because you never remember anything I tell you.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, just going off the title, it's I assume like a retelling of Cinderella, but not the same.
Yeah.
In the it's post Cinderella.
It is post Cinderella. Can you give me any more than that?
They're looking for a new Cinderella.
Kind of, yeah. Give me the main reason people are really excited about this, outside of it being a retelling and an author of colour.
No, I got nothing. I mean, I'm confused by the cuts and bruises and things.
Yeah, she's obviously a Cinderella who has seen some shit. So basically, this is about a young girl called Sophia who, it's 200 years after Cinderella has died, and there is now part of society where you have to kind of put yourself in front of Prince Charming, and if you get picked or don't get picked, someone could die. There's a threat of life Hunger Games style version to the Cinderella story, except she doesn't want to be the Cinderella because she is LGBTQ, and I can't remember which of those she is, but I know that it's really important, and fundamentally she's in love with someone else who is not Prince Charming, and that is possibly where the life-threatening stuff comes in.
So she's going to get picked and then
inevitably, and then have to fight away. Oh, yeah.
Be a strong, powerful lady, yeah.
Yeah. Which we support, right?
Yeah.
Could your voice have been any higher? Yeah.
No, I do support it, but not when it seems forced. If it's well written, it'll come off fantastic, and I'm here for it. If it's poorly written, it'll seem like pandering and be mediocre and unpleasant.
Alright.
I don't know if I want that one.
You did. You said it was post Cinderella.
Yeah, that doesn't really. It literally says Cinderella is dead.
Yeah, but you got 30% there. Fine, I'll take it back, and you can lose. That's fine.
I was going to say 40% is a passing grade. If 30% is a fail.
What is this one about?
Some girls that can't die.
But why can't they die?
No, I got nothing.
You've got some weird facial expressions. Does that help? So, because they're married to Dracula.
Of course. How did I not see that with no vampire stuff on the front cover at all?
There's a stake coming out there. There's blood dripping everywhere.
Okay, I think they're meant to be fangs because there's one.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so you saw the fangs, but you couldn't see that it was obviously about Dracula.
No, I didn't see the fangs until you pointed out one, and then I saw the other, and then I saw the castle peaks in the background.
Oh yes, it does look like teeth, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In case we weren't sure what teeth looked like. Yeah.
Well, your mother's daughter.
Oh, I really am, aren't I? All the gestures. Yeah, so essentially it's about 3 young women who become Dracula's wives.
Like, why would you do that?
That's what we're going to find out.
Like, why is that the choice that you would make?
But that's what we've got to find out.
Like, yeah, you get the castle, but also, like, from my experience, women are pretty cold anyway. Now you're cold and lifeless?
Get the fuck out.
You're always complaining about the heat.
You lost, okay?
Yeah, I did. I did lose. I got 3 out of 9. 30% is not a passing grade.
30% is not a passing grade. There were a whole bunch of books that we didn't get to, but we ran out of time. So I'm just going to quickly tell you that I also bought The Monsters of Rookraven because Gavin keeps talking about it and I got really excited. I've also got The Trials of Apollo because, again, Believathon, I got really excited. We've got The Black Flamingo because everyone has been talking about this and it looks stunning. I'm really excited to read this one. I got Pet, which is about a young girl who goes into people's houses to get rid of monsters. That looks really good. I pre-ordered Philip Pullman's Serpentine because it's Philip Pullman and I pre-order everything that he comes out with. I got Pine from a charity shop because it was £1 and I'd seen Kerris from the Library of Kerris talking about this one and I got really excited. And I replaced my copy of Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale because I don't know where mine is. I've lent it to someone and it was never seen again. So those are all the books that I bought. I don't think I did too bad, shopping wise. I think I restrained myself. I think this is what restraint looks like.
16 books.
Yeah. It's not all of them. There are 3 more over there, but I knew you wouldn't get those
19
ones.
books. Yes, restraint.
So, yeah. You gonna smile for the thumbnail, Ciaran? Can you try a better smile, Ciaran? Or just pull a face behind me. That's fine too. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, I hope you have a nice day and I'll see you next time. We've got to get you to uni.
Yep.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Ah, my leg.